day, people of the interwebs. My second movie is going to be on Lacey Green's braless again. Because, well, last time I had the 5 gender myths. And this is about gender toys. So I felt, you know what, these two, they fit together pretty snugly. So let's see what I can say here. Oh, and I'm not going to put the link to the original video down because, well, basically I've been advised not to, because otherwise people might use that as a way to find them and be nasty to them. I don't think I'm big enough to have people do that, but just in case, who knows, maybe tomorrow I have 200,000 subscribers. Yeah, not gonna happen, I know, but still. So I've been advised not to do that, therefore I'm not doing that. I will, however, try to put in some other links, but yeah, here goes.
Dream girl earplugs for her, helping you block out the sound of inequality.
Nah, just sound.
I hate to say it, but America really loves to force gender stereotypes, and sometimes it gets kind of weird. Let's take a look.
To begin with, no, you don't hate to say it. You love to say it. That's what your whole channel is about. Saying bullshit. And in all fairness, I did do this 5 gendered myth thingy last time. And those myths, they come mostly from feminists. So I'm really curious about the 12 gendered toys you're going to mention this time. It's going to be fun. But yeah, I'm not buying that you hate saying this. I mean, look at that smile on your face.
So which of the two has a future real-world application?
Fun styling brings out the handyman in your little one, because boys are useful and women are garbage. A necklace? So she can look really cute while the boys build stuff.
Yeah, because obviously these are the only 2 toys Fisher-Price sells, or the 2 toy packages. Oh, and handyman is a work title. It's not about men or women, because you do have female handyman. Just like you have male secretaries. It's just that the title has become gendered. I'm sorry, that's how it is. It doesn't mean anything. Oh, and boys obviously never wear jewelry. I mean, honestly, that's only something women do. Oh, and yeah, I mean, there are easy bake oven thingies from Fisher-Price, both for boys and girls. There are, how do you call them, farm handsets, both for boys and girls. But no, you have to take out these 2 and make it sound like they're gendered. Even though the very fact that handyman can be a woman and boys can have jewelry too, oh, fuck that. That doesn't suit the narrative. Dishonest much?
Gender role starter kit, baby. These are pens for women because they're specifically shaped to be better held by tiny female doll hands. Oh, wait, no. They're just regular pens.
It's a pen for her, but you can only write the following words. Roses, princess, ponies, vagina.
If Hillary becomes president, does she have to use these?
Yeah, this is just a marketing trick. I mean, they're called pens for women because they hope women will buy them. Do you know how many pens are out there specifically for men? And usually if they're pens for men, they are really different. I mean, it's not that they just have a different color. It's a marketing ploy. If you don't want to buy into it, don't buy into it. I mean, they're just pens. I mean, there's nothing really special about them other than they're purple or pink on the outside, which, yeah, doesn't mean a single thing. They're not specifically tailored for women. It's a marketing ploy. You do get marketing, don't you? I mean, I assume you do. I mean, it's a bit difficult, but I mean, considering that you have a YouTube channel and you try to sell yourself, you do get marketing, right?
It's just hand sanitizer.
Finally, I can be clean like a woman, but smell like Axe body spray.
They should just call this antibacterial hand soap. No homo.
Yeah, stupid is as stupid does. That's obvious. You know, the funny thing is, yes, it's just hand sanitizer. You could use just water and that would work. But the one thing that I found most interesting about this is that women are always talking about how men need to change and they have to show their softer side and yada yada blah blah blah. And then when they do get something like this, there is a woman saying, no homo! Because somehow you're a weakling if you use it. Seriously, yeah, just use water, works fine. But why are you trying to shame people for using this? Really?
You're already thinking about her dating at 3 to 6 months? You're a f***ing monster.
This is a really good example of how, from a very, very early age, we start to tell girls what they are and aren't allowed to do, and that their body and their choices aren't their own.
No.
This dad doesn't even know where the head is, because men can't handle children.
Yeah, I don't know why I keep trying, but have you ever heard of this concept called comedy? You should look into it. I mean, it's supposed to have something to do with humor and making people laugh. Seriously. Yes, they are silly, those tooth clothing thingies for babies. Don't you get it? They are jokes. But yeah, you don't get it.
The in here actually helps you sleep. This just has herbs that'll help you relax. What the I want to sleep too!
Then use the sleeping medication. It's not as if you're not allowed to. Seriously, one is help you to relax, the other one is to put you asleep. They are two different things. Why is this so difficult for you? And considering how angry you get just because you want to sleep, maybe you should see a physician. Just, you know, a suggestion.
Do men and women have different mouth diseases? What's going on?
Why?
Yeah, people in Japan, I think, and in some Oriental countries, China perhaps, South Korea, people wear them. I don't know why. It doesn't really do anything. And okay, you picked one that's blue and you picked one that's pinkish, but you do realize there are millions of, well, maybe not millions, but lots of different ones. So some with a face on it, some with skeletons on it, some with an ass on it. It doesn't matter. But you chose these two. Is there a specific reason why you only chose these two? I mean, it's kind of, it comes across as dishonest. I hope you understand why.
Ear ammo. It's war for your ears. Is the point that they look like bullets?
I'm shooting bullets into my own head. Why would I want to do that?
These are the same noise reduction as these.
The only difference in uses is men get power tools and shooting sports, and women love to read.
Let me tell you, as a woman who loves guns, I'm offended.
Yeah, if they have the same noise reduction and the only real difference is the color, then pick whatever one you want. I would say pick the cheapest one if they work the same. There are plenty of sound reducing devices out there, and cheap earplugs are the easiest ones. I seriously have the feeling that you particularly take these two just to make a point that isn't there. I mean, if you do not want to take the purple ones, then don't take the purple ones. Who gives a fuck? If they're the same, they're the same. You're only buying the ones you want. I mean, it's choice. Remember? Choice. You have agency. If you do not have agency, I'd rather not have you with guns, to be honest, whether you like them or not.
God's mighty warrior devotional Bible. God's little princess devotional Bible.
Wow, that couldn't be any more subtle, could it?
Beauty secrets.
Where in the Bible does it have beauty secrets?
What the is happening? What is this? What is this? What are we doing?
Yeah, I guess I have a bigger problem that they're trying to sell this imaginary friend in the sky to children rather than that it's gendered. Why princess? Well, that's a very Christian way of looking at girls, isn't it? And why are the boys the warriors? Again, it's in the Bible. Men are for fighting and women are for being nice. Funny enough, though, this is a gender construct, according to feminists, and this has functioned well before there was Christianity. I mean, if you go back long enough in time, you will always find that the men are the ones dying and fighting in wars where women do not. But they can be the items being fought over. And somehow it seems unfair to women that they are being fought over, even though it's the man doing the dying. But yeah, no, I partly agree with you. It's silly that we have books trying to sell Christianity to children, but more so because I'm against Christianity. But that's just me.
Unless this sunscreen is meant specifically for rubbing all over your penis, there's nothing that should make it specific to men.
Banana boat for men. Oh!
Yeah, once again, stupid is as stupid does. But there is a difference between a male's skin and a female's skin. I don't know why, I'm not a biologist, but there are differences. And on average, women do tend to like different substances in their moisturizers, their shampoo, and in their sun protection. Apparently now, they are also trying to sell them specifically to men. Again, if you don't think it's useful, I don't think it's useful, then don't chill out on it. I don't. I just buy generic sunscreen. It works. It does the trick. It keeps me, well, pasty white. Anyway, yeah, who cares? This is silly. Yes, a marketing scheme to sell stuff to men. Just like there are marketing schemes to sell stuff to women. You do not have to fall for it. You may, but you do not have to. Seriously.
Air Huntress for girls. Air Hunters with a Z for boys.
They're exactly the same except for the color and the sticker.
Again, marketing. You do not have to fall for it. If you do, that says something about you, and they just achieved their goal, which is selling. I mean, honestly, this is the biggest non-issue out there.
Ruby Red. Be sexy, even if you're a baby. Multi-purpose ladies tool set.
What a nice handle.
A versatile array of tools for small household projects. That's not condescending at all.
Do I hammer like this?
Small household projects still require real tools.
Honestly, the gendering of this leads to this bull.
Do we see what we're doing here, people? We get it yet?
Do we really need to gender everything? Sound off down below, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Yeah, I seriously don't get it. So you have a small bag with simple tools. You know what? I have them too. But the main difference is that your hammer has a pink grip, where mine has a black grip. Do you think it will change the functionality of the hammer? The color of the grip, I mean. I mean, they look roughly the same, so I assume they can hammer the same. I'm not 100% sure. Of course, I can't see on the interwebs, but that hammer doesn't look like it's made out of foam. So I assume you can actually hit a nail with it, therewith basically fulfilling all the requirements needed for it to be an actual hammer. How come you think the color is an issue? Hell, if you want to have a pink hammer, have a pink hammer. If you feel like, wait a second, that pink hammer is $10 and a normal black hammer is $2, I'm going to go for the black hammer. Go for the black hammer. It doesn't make a single difference. They are basically the same thing. So no, I don't think that gender toys for babies will make hammers be pink, and that's a bad thing. I don't even understand why a pink hammer is a bad thing. If you want to have a pink hammer, you know, who gives a fuck? It's a hammer. You can't use a hammer for a lot of different things. And none of the things you use a hammer for are inherently interested in the color of the hammer. I've never seen a nail not go into wood because the hammer was pink. Or, you know, any other color to that matter. Hell, I've often hammered nails even without hammers because I couldn't find a bloody hammer, so I used a stone or I used the butt end of a screwdriver. Not something I would advise because they are not completely flat, and if they slip, you could hurt yourself. Not badly though, but you know, just taking the extra 2 minutes to look for the bloody hammer, which is always missing, isn't it? Anyway. No, this is not about how it's bad that it's gendered. They're gendered because they're trying to sell them. It's a marketing scheme. This is not about making women look bad or making men look more manly. This is about some people want pink hammers, therefore they sell pink hammers. Trust me, if no one would buy a pink hammer, they would not sell them. And somehow I have the feeling that this is going way over your head. I mean, if no woman out there would buy anything that you consider feminine, then no company out there would sell anything that you would consider feminine. Then again, there are plenty of people, and I'm pretty sure there are men with pink hammers too, by the way, that will buy them because they like them. They will not listen to you so that they can't have them. They will buy them regardless of what you think of them. And you know what? All the power to them. I'm sorry, braless, you're being silly again. This is not about gender. This is about choice. If you want to have a pink hammer, have a pink hammer. If you want to have a pink airsoft bow, have a pink airsoft bow. Who cares? This is not about women only being allowed to have the pink ones, because there will be men having the pink ones too. Who gives a fuck? It's just a color. I have the feeling that I'm repeating myself, and I won't reach you anyway, so I'm just going to stop here. I hope you enjoyed this little movie. I didn't really make that much of a point, other than they're being stupid again. But then again, that's the only point I can make, because they are being stupid again. People, please don't fall for this crap. Let them know that we think they are stupid, because otherwise their narrative might be the narrative that the world gets to hear only. And you can't have your pink hammers anymore. Anyway, criticism as always is more than welcome. Like, share, subscribe if you feel inclined. I'm not going to put links down below this time. I mean, I said I would put in links, but there is actually nothing to link. I mean, I've put in a few pictures here and there. You can find them on the web. I'm not going to make a whole video about marketing or explaining how marketing works. Let's just assume that they know how marketing works. I mean, Lacey Green is doing this also for the money, so she does get it. Yeah, please, people, recognize Brainless for what it is, and let's have fun with them. That's. I mean, yeah, sure, feel free to watch them, but don't take them seriously. Please don't. This is, oh my god. Anyway, have a good one.